Hello, and welcome to the 7th tutorial of the series. In the previous video, we mentioned the state machines as good practices for organizing the game. So, let me show you how we can use states in game design. Hit play and add state layered machinery component in the player game object. Machine editor will open if not already opened. Click on the plus button to add a new layer. The state machine and default state are created. All required files are auto-generated for us, including logic's design file belonging to the default state. Let's change the name of the state to something meaningful. Rename it to idle. Add another state and rename it to move. We can see in the logic editor that there is no logic in the states, but we already made a plan, all logic handling player being idle, to be an idle state, and player moving to be handled by logic in the move state. Okay, let's put some logic to understand the functionality better. Drag the animation clip player idle from the starter kit and drop it into logic idle. Set speed to 1 and enable the node, because the state machine is already in the idle state, colored blue. The logic idle will be executed, the animation will run. Let's add player move animation in the logic move. Now we have logic in both states, but how we can switch from idle to move state, so our move animation starts running? We need to create a transition line. Right-click on the idle state node, choose Make Transition and drag towards the move state node. Now, to trigger state machine transition, select the transition, and click on Debug Toggle button. The state machine will transit to the move state. All the logic in that state will become active. We have only one animation node currently, so the move animation will start running. Now make another transition from move to idle state, and trigger transition. Hope you've got the point? Of course, you won't be using the button to switch the states, but some conditions in the logic. When there is input, we will trigger the transition to the move state, otherwise, we go back to the idle state. Add input component, with horizontal and vertical analog outputs, to receive keyboard commands, formula to check the condition, and go to state to trigger the transition. When I press the arrow keys, the condition is true, the state machine transit from idle to move state. In move logic we will add the same components. The condition will be opposite, checking when there is no input, transition to idle. hold, release arrow keys to switch the states. May the forge be with you.